made 7 changes from their last Premier League engagements. Captain Wes Morgan, who hasn't played in this competition in the last 3 seasons, maintains his record of starting every game in this campaign, as does Danny Drinkwater. He's alongside a former Chelsea youth in Andy King. Ahmed Musa makes only his 2nd appearance in the Leicester starting 11, accompanying Shinji Okazaki, who's appeared 13 times since he last scored in March. Marcos Alonso, a finalist in this competition with Sunderland, makes his Chelsea debut tonight. The other 3 members of the back line all started Friday's defeat by Liverpool. Cesc Fabregas, whose only start for Antonio Conte was in the previous round, returns tonight. Behind the same quartet that also featured in that game, Michy Batshuayi scored twice as they overcame Bristol Rovers of League One, though it was a close-run thing. N'Golo Kanté's return to the club for whom he played a significant role in delivering a league title is as a Chelsea substitute alongside Eden Hazard, whose goal against Spurs in May guaranteed Leicester's win. Claudio Ranieri does keep Jamie Vardy and Riyad Mahrez up his sleeve just in case. The other 3 are all tomorrow. Leicester, of course, took Chelsea's Premier League crown.
Great committing defenders looking to play killer passes.
It's a killer ball that has found its target, but the flag was up and it won't count. Pedro just broke too early.
Oh, it did look so easy for Pedro to get in here. Danny Simpson maybe slightly ball watching. I tell you, this is an incredibly tight call. For me, you should be giving the benefit of the doubt. It's an excellent ball over the top. The defenders really should be dealing with that, and Leicester are mightily fortunate to get away with it.
Pedro using the width offered by Alonso, and Batshuayi stole in.
Turning that home.
That's Leicester having to deal with that, but Pedro here adds to Chelsea's concerns, or adds to Leicester's concerns. Loftus-Cheek wins the header. Now, did that touch the hand of... And real trouble there for Cahill. It's broken here for Musa. And Cahill gets back. And Leicester... Again, Chelsea giving it away cheaply, this time to Damari Gray. Okazaki. Musa. Teasing ball right across. It came back off Azpilicueta. And has it been cleared off the line? The referee's given the goal. It counts. Shinji Okazaki has ended his long goal-scoring drought after 13 without scoring to give Leicester the lead here. But Chelsea there, creators of their own problems.
Well, they're so laboured in possession here, Chelsea. We've seen it with Gary Cahill, so they have been warned, but again, they give the ball away so cheaply. But how quickly Leicester pounce here. Asmir Begovic doesn't do enough. Clearly over the line. Okazaki gets his rewards, but look how quickly Leicester play when they get the ball back. High up the field, wonderful ball in from Musa, causing consternation. Do you think Azpilicueta's done enough? And Begovic is just going to collect this, but keeper's not sharp enough. He's not had much to do in the opening stages, but he's got to be quicker to this ball than that. He's just flapping at it. And Okazaki, that is a brilliant finish from a very tight angle.
Well, it's a goal that says everything about Leicester determination and tenacity, but it also demonstrates pretty much what has been going on with Chelsea from a very... Fabregas, here's Loftus-Cheek, now Pedro, and it's Batshuayi with a free header.
Well, you can see Wes Morgan just saying to Ben Chilwell there, you've got to get round on the cover. It's good movement from the striker. Peels away to the far post, gets in between defenders. That's why it's a free header. The left back has to get round, because there's the danger. It's not Victor Moses, it's the centre forward. And really, Batshuayi should be doing a lot better from there. Just seems to miss time his header.
It's Fabregas looking to pick out Pedro. He was offside again anyway. This is Damari Gray. Pedro under pressure from Simpson. It's fallen for King. He's lined it up for Okazaki. Can he get in again here? He can! And yet again there's a clearance on the line, and yet again the referee gives it. Shinji Okazaki has found his goal-scoring touch tonight.
Well, there really things going Okazaki's way, but Andy King has a huge role in this because he takes control of the ball and he sits up nicely to maybe tempt him to shoot. The Leicester fans want him to shoot, but he doesn't. The important thing, he doesn't. He actually sees the run of Okazaki, and it's a wonderful little layoff. It's a great first touch, and what takes it in is the fact he actually knocks the ball down into the ground. He strikes this any cleaner, and then the keeper saves it, but he drills it into the ground, which bounces it over the goalkeeper. But wonderful vision from King. Great movement again from Okazaki. And Chelsea right up against it now.
It was the bounce that beat Begovic. Wasn't the most powerful strike from Shinji Okazaki, and despite the best efforts of Cesar Azpilicueta, it did again comfortably cross the line. Claudio Ranieri all smiles, and with good reason. Pedro. It's Loftus-Cheek. Found it in.
Oh, it's really good positioning by the goalkeeper. He reads what Loftus-Cheek is looking to do here, right in the middle of his goal, so he can move right or left. 8 minutes here.
Here's Batshuayi. It's a thumping good finish, but it's merely academic because the referee had long since blown.
There's not too many complaints from the striker. The ball did seem to hit his arm. See what a tough job he's got there up against Vasilevsky and Morgan. He's sandwiched in between them, having to use his arm to control the ball. It's a wonderful finish. The keeper just lets it in, really.
Friday night, although Azpilicueta has switched sides and now has to try and deal with this unfolding situation. What an effort from Gray, that whizzes wide.
Well, when he plays out on that left-hand side, he always has the ability just to drop a shoulder and take a shot on with his left. I think he's well wide in the end, but for a fullback like Azpilicueta, it is a nightmare. You're not really sure what he's going to do. Take one on the outside or drop a shoulder. And he goes for power. You've got to go for precision.
Fabregas with a corner. And it was a free header, and it's been forced in. Cahill had the initial header. Luiz followed it over the line just to make absolutely sure. And Chelsea, right on the brink of half-time, finally get a grip.
Oh, this is a lifeline. It's far too easy for Gary Cahill at the far post up against Wes Morgan. Well, it's sloppy. You don't normally see this from Wes Morgan losing his man, and that is why it's a free header at the far post from Cahill. It's a very good header. Doesn't try to score necessarily. Just heads it back across goal. He might score himself. And Luiz is there to turn it home anyway. So Chelsea, who have been poor in this first half, right back in the tie.
Cahill's goal. Gary Cahill. Ironic that a defender should score for Chelsea after again here, and Moses straight from the kickoff, heading in the direction of Leicester's goal. Tries to line it up for Fabregas, and the effort is straight at Zila.
And that's Chilwell that sells himself completely here, tries to pinch the ball ahead of Victor Moses, who's then in behind him. See the way he waits this pass, is encouraging Fabregas to shoot. Again, there's not potency.
The substitute. Waters kick. Chilwell wins the header. It's Schlupp. And he gets his shot away, but it's into the side netting, though it won't deflect on its way through. It's a corner.
Slightly fortunate. It's a very good header from Chilwell, but it's sluggish defending again from Chelsea, and the ball breaks the way of Jeff Schlupp. Gary Cahill and Fabregas is back there as well. They don't really close him down with any conviction. It's slightly fortunate that Schlupp's not gone across goal here. He gets it through the legs of Cahill. It could be 3-1.
Blocks it. Fabregas left behind for Azpilicueta. Moses driven across by Fabregas. Loftus-Cheek with a strike and cleared by Vasilevsky. Azpilicueta! A thumping strike from an unlikely source. It's a stunning goal with which to draw Chelsea level, and from 2-0 down, they're back in it.
Well, they have shown real character. I don't think anyone would have suspected that a fullback Azpilicueta would come up with a strike like this. It's a thunderous shot. You maybe expect more of this kind of thing from maybe Fabregas or Loftus-Cheek. Studying concentration, really. Doesn't try and take the case off the ball, just concentrates on getting a really sweet strike. And Zila doesn't even move, got no chance of stopping this. Wonderful volley. Very much game on now.
An outstanding goal from Cesar Azpilicueta, and no wonder he's delighted. Let's drink water. Ischler. Done well to hold on to it. And this is the target.
He should be doing better on his quality left foot from this type of angle. Fabregas. He's got to make a better challenge than this as Schlupp comes his way. Got to be stronger than that. He's always on the stretch. You've got to wrap your instep.
Fabregas delivering with the kick. Skimmed off the head of Loftus-Cheek. Pedro. Blocked by Vasilevsky. It's wide from Alonso. Whenever they've looked shaky defensively, but two defenders have got their goals so far. Now they're looking for that extra edge. It's Batshuayi! It's a great stop.
Oh, it's a magnificent save. He's just had to change his role here, Batshuayi, obviously with Costa leading the line now. He's playing off him. Great touch and turn, wonderful strike, can do no more. It's destined for the top corner, but that is a really athletic, brilliant save.
He's looking to put Costa through, and he has! And he can't make the difference he needed to there as he slots it wide.
Oh, his face tells you everything. He knows he should be tucking this away and giving Chelsea the lead. Really sloppy again, ball watching in the centre halves and those Leicester defenders. He gets in far too easily here, Costa. Vasilevsky trying to get to the ball when he should be staying with the runner, Costa. It's inches wide, but importantly for Leicester, it is wide.
3 minutes after coming on, the kind of chance, and the changes come, it'll be 2 from Leicester. Musa here looking to break free of Cahill, and he has! Ahmed Musa! Wrong side of the post.
Oh, Begovic really saves David Luiz's brushes in. This is the major problem for me with David Luiz. Is he a true centre-half? Do you deal with it like this if you're a true centre-half? Trying to get to the ball, misjudges it completely, and the pace of Musa gets him in, but Begovic is positioning. Just those fingertips, that long stretched arm. Stops Leicester taking the lead. I think Musa is possibly going to be coming off for Jamie Vardy as well, so could have took that home and given his team the lead.
Ajoa is in the middle waiting on the corner. Ajoa! Oh! And it's lifted over the top by King.
Well, what a substitution this would have been. His first touch since coming on, he's only been on, what, 10 seconds? Just nudges it goalwards in. Well, Andy King should be scoring from there, shouldn't he? Just doesn't seem to sort his body out. He's ahead of the ball, which makes it slightly more difficult, but headed down and it's 3-2.
Well, I think Claudio straight into Azpilicueta looking to pick out Diego Costa. Tried to squeeze it between the legs of the goalkeeper.
And once again, it's the same problem for Leicester. The centre-forward running in between the two centre-halves. Lack of communication. It's far too easy. Again, one straight ball and Costa is in. Just the angle is really against him. That's why he doesn't score. He can't continue to let this happen. And Morgan and Vasilevsky have to do a lot better. One of them has to get tighter to it.
To do so. And the break is on here for Chelsea with Diego Costa looking to muscle his way past Vasilevsky. Costa! Denied again! And on the follow-up, Zila again manages to push it away.
Well, he was sent on Diego Costa to have an impact on the game. This ball is actually rolling when Luiz plays it. Slightly fortunate to get away with that, but the strength, the power, and the balance of Diego Costa absolutely outstanding. He's so unfortunate again not to score. And Zila just about does enough here just to deny him at the near post.
Luiz!
Just the way he opens his foot out as he approaches the ball, you just see he kind of opens his foot out and tries to whip it with his instep. Gets plenty of power. Again, from that type of range, you've got to hit the target. Brilliant piece of play here from Damari Gray. Jeff Schlupp is actually on his goal side of the ball, which I think makes his mind up.
Touch with Costa. And he's won a free kick, and it's Vasilevsky who's already been booked. And you know the rest. He is off. And Leicester now face the unappetizing prospect of going into extra time down to 10 men and with a key part of their defence removed.
Well, it seems to me the referee has absolutely no choice. So you've been yellow card. He said it in the first half. He's one of those centre-halves who is desperate, absolutely desperate to get to the ball. At times, you've got to be sensible. You've been booked. Stay on your feet. As Costa nods this past him, well, it's a stupid challenge. It is a yellow card offence, and quite rightly he's sent off. You've just got to be cuter than this. Up against someone like Costa, just stay on your feet, let him head it, then deal with it. That is a daft challenge.
To clinch this without the need for extra time. Fabregas's kick isn't the best. Moses!
Well, he sets himself up beautifully for the volley. We saw what can happen with Azpilicueta's finish. There's plenty of power there. If that's on target, if that's inside the far post, there's no way Zilo is getting across to save it.
Azpilicueta, and Costa has lost his man Amati. Can't beat the goalkeeper.
Well, his movement is sensational. His first touch brilliant, but the one thing that lets him down here, he goes for the near post when he should be going across goal. It's the only place you can score from this position. Go to the keeper's right hand. Zilo's done well. It's good positioning. The keeper probably expects Costa to go across his body, tries to catch him out the near post, and that's a waste.
Azpilicueta trying to slide it through, and extra time it is. And Chelsea's defence, which performed so wretchedly to give Shinji Okazaki his 2 goals in the first half, end up getting them out of jail here. Cesar Azpilicueta with a stunning strike, taking the tie into extra time after Gary Cahill had given them hope.
Be patient, try and zip it around, play with plenty of width, and really stretch that Leicester defence.
Here's Costa trying to slide in. Hazard left behind for Fabregas. Wonderful Chelsea move. And Leicester's worst fears realised within 2 minutes of the start of extra time. Cesc Fabregas taking his first team opportunity, taking his chance, and Chelsea showing plenty of character here.
Well, it's a very cool, composed finish, and that tactical switch as well, sending Fabregas a bit further forward, pays dividends here. Brilliant awareness and vision, though, from Eden Hazard, just to put his foot on the ball. He doesn't take it first time, Fabregas, just manoeuvres that ball, allows Wes Morgan then to go to ground, gives him more of the goal to shoot at. It's a brilliant finish. Zilo, well, he can't read that at all. Normally you'd probably with a right footer knock this to the keeper's left. He doesn't. He just rolls his foot over the ball, tucks it home. And what a turnaround. Brilliant.
Turned in towards Diego Costa, an awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with. He got hands to it. It's Fabregas again, and he's thumped it in again. It's all clicked into place now for Chelsea. They've come back from the brink of exiting this competition and are heading now for the 4th round. And he celebrates with his own supporters.
Well, it's a sense of relief, really, from Cesc Fabregas. Been a very difficult season for him so far. And once again, it's his first touch. He just hangs off here. Doesn't go in where the crowd scene is. He just hangs off slightly. In the space where the ball is going to break. That first touch is so good as well. Sets himself up for the volley. That's what quality players need. Have so much time when the ball breaks their way. The way he just kills this down in front of him makes absolutely sure that he can bury it. And that should now really put the game beyond Leicester.
Here's Victor Moses. It's Matic who's come in on it. It's a decent stop.
And that's a very good save, actually, because it goes through bodies. People can't really set himself or see the ball until fairly late. One of the most powerful of shots, but it comes through. What, Danny Simpson? That is a brilliant save.
Moses. Lay off to Cesar Azpilicueta. Alonso pulls it in, and Fabregas a bit keen to take it and try and claim his hat-trick.
The cross is actually aimed towards Diego Costa, just a hand of apology.
Possibility that he might emerge with the match ball, depending on how much time is added on. Well, the answer is none. Chelsea survive.